Hi, I'm Arlene and I'm going to show you how to upcycle a mug into a bird feeder for the birds this winter. Now it's getting to be cold out and a lot of the birds are heading south, but there are those few that stay around here in Ohio and we need to set things out for them so that they can survive the cold winter. And what we're going to do is we're going to make these bird feeders, and it's going to use vegetable shortening and bird seed and some twigs. That's all it takes. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to melt the vegetable shortening. So let's see, we got to get into that. So I do it in a Pyrex glass measuring cup so that we don't have to worry. And just scoop a bunch of this shortening into the Pyrex dish. Now, this is very similar to a suet cake that you can buy at the store. And you can make these bird feeders with suet, but suet is not always available at your grocery store. It's only available certain times of the year, whereas vegetable shortening is always available, and vegetable shortening works just as well. And it's more of a vegan version of a suet cake. So we're going to fill that up so that we get lots of. And we're just going to pop that in the microwave and get it melting. Now, it probably will take a couple minutes, so we'll keep a really close eye on it. Okay, so while the suet or the vegetable shortening is melting, we're going to fill up. Now, everybody has a mug in the back of their cupboard that they don't use anymore. So this is a good way to put it to use and get it out of the way of your cupboard. So just fill the mug up with the bird seed. Now, the nice thing in doing, everybody can go to the grocery store and buy suet cakes and put them out for the birds. But the nice thing in doing it yourself is you can tailor the seed to the type of birds that you want to attract. Now, what I'm using is just general bird seed. We've got that. Those nice and full. So now we'll just wait for the vegetable shortening to melt. So our vegetable shortening is melted. Now that really only took about a minute. It's going to depend on your microwave, so that's why you have to keep a close eye on it. Another way to melt it is in a double boiler on your stove, or I have melted it. If you're going to do a large quantity of these bird feeders, I've done it in a crock pot. Put the vegetable shortening in the crock pot, turn it on low, let it melt for like an hour, and you can do the same thing. And the nice thing with that is it keeps it melted, so you can make a lot of these bird feeders. So now what you do is, now that the vegetable shortening is melted, we're just going to slowly pour it into the mug over top of the bird seed. And you got to do it slow because it takes a while for it to soak down in. I have to stop and let it, you can see little bubbles, it's soaking down in. You just want to keep pouring it in until it won't take any more. Well, that one is really good. Go ahead and start pouring in this one. Take our little stick that makes the perch, stick it in and kind of stir it around. And you can kind of feel if you're getting the oil, the vegetable shortening all the way to the bottom. All right. So then what you want to do is, after you've got it nice and stirred and mixed in, is you want to leave the stick in, because that's their little perch, for while they're eating the bird seed. And you want to make sure the bird seed will hold the stick in place while the vegetable shortening rehardens. You want to make sure that the stick is opposite the handle of the mug, because then when you hang it, give this one a little stir. That way when you hang it, they can sit on the little perch and eat the birdseed. So these won't take long at all to harden, and they'll be ready to hang outside, and the birds will thank you for it. Have a good day.